Hello, it's me again, Hatman. I've been meaning to give my 2 pence worth about the X Factor for some weeks now, and what should happen but Leona Lewis, only my all-time favourite X Factor contestant, should get punched in the face. Some mad person called Peter or whatever. What's that all about? She innocently goes along to Waterstones for a book signing, and then someone comes along posing as a fan, slaps her in the face. I don't think that's right. I don't think it's on. Anyway, she leaves in tears. I don't know whether it's because of the guy that punched her in the face or the demon woman that's behind her. But anyway, whatever the reason, I think it's not on. But what puzzles me is, she's only 24. Why is she writing her autobiography anyway? Sad thing though, thinking about X Factor, Louis Walsh has been missing for a couple of weeks, hasn't he? Yeah, why? Because of that Stephen Gately. Now, Stephen Gately, he was a member of that group, what do they call, Take That or Boyzone or something like that, and he's only gone and died, hasn't he? Only 33, so I suppose that's one reason why you should write your autobiography early, because you never know when you might pop your clogs. But it's a serious matter. I don't think that this article that they wrote in the Daily Mail, of which there's been a lot of fuss about, what's the name of that woman, Jan Moore or something like that. Anyway, people were really up in arms about the fact that she called it a lonely and sad death or something like that. And she did have a point though. She did have a point, because at 33 it's hardly natural to go to sleep and not wake up, is it? But as I speak, they're probably having a funeral. As you know, Boyzone are there. I think they're going to be carrying the coffin to the funeral home, and by all accounts they're going to be performing, and it's going to be a live performance. But whatever you think about the X Factor, it's only just a make-believe, isn't it? I mean, it's not really important from that point of view. If you think about people who are really tackling the serious issues of life, I think they should be considered to have the X Factor. What about this guy? You probably don't know who he is. He's the president of the Maldives. His name's Mohammed Nasheed, and he, I think, has got the X Factor. What has he gone and done? He's gone and taken the whole of his cabinet underwater. This is them just swimming around, practicing, and they've had a meeting about climate change. Well, what they've tried to do is draw attention to the fact that in the Maldives, now I don't know if you know where it is, but you've got India here and Sri Lanka, and then the Maldives is these islands just down here, and from satellite, if you look at it, they're really quite low-lying islands, a beautiful spot. But when they had that tsunami, if you remember back in 2004 over in Indonesia, the Maldives were pretty badly affected because of the low-lying level of their islands. They're only about a metre above sea level, and lots of people, you know, are exposed to any kind of tsunamis and things like that. So they're hoping to draw attention to the fact, with all of these underwater cabinets that they've been holding, to the fact that global environmental changes are going to affect them more greatly than some of the other areas that are actually causing the problems, like Northern and Western Europe. So let's just hope that when they go to these Copenhagen talks or wherever it is that they're talking, that they pay attention to these guys. I mean, these are the guys with the X Factor as far as I'm concerned, and as for that Irish pair, John and Edwards, I hope they go out this week. I'm sorry, they were rubbish, and didn't think much of Robbie Williams either last week. I thought that was pretty bad, and it'll be, I don't even know if I'll bear to suffer through Cheryl Cole when she starts singing. Anyway, got nothing really to say about the X Factor, except I hope that guy, whoever he is, who had the temerity to attack Leona, who as far as I'm concerned is the best thing that came out of X Factor, gets his just punishment. Bye for now.